Hello everybody. So I'm doing something a little bit different with the daily plan with me this week. When I was filming this, I had just finished filming the weekly plan with me and the new release videos. When I did the new release videos, I had the machine running in the background because I'm so behind on cutting. I decided I needed to just power through, and the machine is very distracting when you're trying to talk and formulate words. So I let it run, but it drove me absolutely crazy, and I was like, I cannot do a plan with me while that machine is running. And it was one of those things. The whole time I was filming, I was like, oh my gosh, this machine needs to be running for like the next 7 days straight. So I ended up just filming my daily plan with me without sound so that I could have that machine running. I need to kind of figure out how I'm going to do that. Normally I'm not that behind, but it was down for about a week. It needed just a consumable part replaced, and since the machine is new to us, or newer to us, we weren't sure which part it needed. So it took a week of back and forth with the company that we bought it from. Luckily they are local, so I was able to get the parts in a day once we figured out what it was, but it was kind of hairy along with the TPC sale. So yeah, the machine's running in the background, so I decided to do a voiceover. So what do you guys think about voiceover plan with me? They are not the ones I normally seek out, but I do have some that I like to watch. But let me know in the comments if I'm in these weeks where I can't do 4 voiced videos in a day. Do you guys mind to have a voiceover plan with me? Let me know. Anyway, I made myself some scripts for my wellness section. So I have 4 physical therapy exercises that I am supposed to be doing daily, and just writing them over and over again was kind of getting annoying. As a matter of fact, I have from last week some of them, the days I did them, but I just didn't write them down. I mean, that's pure laziness right there, but it is what it is. So I am getting ready to put those down in there now. So I have wall angels, and then 2 exercises with bands that I have to do to strengthen the muscles in my shoulder again. And then I also have this ball exercise where I have to push my head against a ball against the wall. It's bizarre. But anyway, just to kind of build back up the muscles in my neck after the trauma. So I'm glad to have that section in the daily. There's perfect timing for me to switch to a daily so that I have the extra space to kind of track these. I just need to be better about actually tracking them. Okay, so I have really been loving tracking the weather. I think it's, whatever. I'm 40 years old. I like stickers, so I think it's just an excuse to play with more stickers, and I'm okay with that. The one thing I've noticed with these, and this is why I like to use the stickers that we create, I want to make sure that we have the right items. So we have all of the colorways that we offer in these stickers, but there's not quite enough of them. And somebody had suggested doing a kit add-on for the weather trackers, and it was funny that she mentioned that because I've already had that exact thought. I don't think I want to add anything else on for the year right now. So I mean, it's June right now. I'll be starting the new 2023 reformatting in just a couple of short months. But let me know your guys' thoughts on it. So we have some budget labels in the shop that we offer full sheets of in 50 different colors. Is that something you guys would want to see, or do you think I should push these weather trackers to the front, etc.? So let me know your thoughts on that, if you use these or would like to use them, because I will certainly, just because I use something doesn't mean everybody will, but so I don't want to make a whole nother sheet for a kit just for me, if that makes sense. So I'm actually only going to plan through Wednesday in this plan with me, so it's not going to be super long. With us leaving on Thursday, it just doesn't make sense to waste the stickers when I'm not taking my planner. So that's kind of what we're doing. So this is not a super long video. I just want to get the stuff down for the days that I am going to be in the office. See, to me, that yellow just doesn't match perfectly, and I don't know. That's my other issue with doing all 50 colors, because you're still maybe not going to get the exact right color. It's a whole thing. Let me know what you guys think about it, or, if you think that's enough colors. Maybe I'm just being, high maintenance. Not me. I'm never high maintenance. By the way, I used the dots this week because I had them on the mini kit. I don't like them. I like the teardrops that I used last week way better. They're just a little bit bigger. I should have used the flags that are on the mini kit instead, but yeah, live and learn. I'm okay with kind of putting the things out there and learning as I go, because decorating a daily is definitely new to me, and you just got to kind of work through it. So Dawn, one of our customers, who's also a friend of mine, she asked me a question about, am I duplicating things in my weekly and daily that are confusing me? And yeah, I am a little bit right now. I'm still trying to work through the process of what should go in the weekly and what should go in the daily. So those of you that have multiple planners, what do you put in your weekly versus your daily? I know one of our customers, Stacy, said that she just uses scripts and appointments and things like that in the weekly just as an overview, and she doesn't write in her weekly at all, and then she uses her daily for all of the running task lists and things. Like, I think I've already figured out that my kit designing is going to go in the weekly or the daily versus the weekly, just because it changes from week to week what part of the kit I'm working on a specific given day. So some weeks I'm able to knock out, the whole collection by Tuesday, and other times I'm scrambling to finish it Friday for Ashley to take home to work over the weekend. So I don't know. I'm still trying to work through all of that, but it's fine. We did get a question asking if those weather trackers were able to cover the month, and if you can see, they're not. This is a third box, so a half box will cover a 4-week month right next to that weather tracker, but the weather trackers themselves are too narrow. So you could always put a little washi, I'm looking at the washi, put a little whiteout underneath or on the month, and then kind of center the tracker. I'm one of those people, I don't really feel strongly one way or another about the monthly being on there. I mean, it is a little overkill, but it doesn't bother me. I don't need that space that much that it feels like it's, limiting my planning. So every now and then I'll mark the date with a, little highlighter, mild liner, or a sticker, or, something like that. But it doesn't bother me. But anyway, yeah, those are just a little too short to cover the monthly up, but it could work if you don't mind to doctor it a little bit. So I'm really still liking the priorities and the to-do being there. I think I might try to find a way to label them without stickers, though, because it's annoying to, you guys know me with the lumpy and bumpy. It drives me crazy to write next to where a sticker is on the next page. So that's kind of where I am with that. But this is a camping kit, and we're going camping next week, so I wanted to be able to actually use a kit for it. So yeah, eventually I'll kind of figure that out and work my way through that as well. Let's talk about water tracking for a minute. So I never track my water. I just didn't have the space in the weekly, and I'm like, oh, I get my water. I always drink my water. Well, for some reason, once I started tracking it, I was like, I need to look at my cup, and I thought my cup was a 24 ounce, but it's a 22 ounce, which means that, a full cup of water is 2 ounces shy of a full glass. So I only give myself credit for 2 glasses of water when I'm drinking a cup, but it's almost 3. But then at the end of the day, I'm trying to math in my head to say, okay, how many extra is, I don't know. It's a whole thing. So a lot of days I'm like one water droplet shy in my book, but I feel like I'm actually getting enough water because if I add up those extra ounces that I'm not tracking, it's a whole thing, you guys. Why do, like, these are the things that keep me up at night. I can't help it. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. But it is nice to kind of be conscious about it because I do, every time I look at my planner, I will kind of fill in where I am with the water. And sometimes it's like 12 o'clock and I have, 2 water droplets full. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we got to push the water a little bit. So, do you guys track your water? If so, how do you do it? Are you good about getting your water? I am not on the weekends. I'm not. I don't know why. It's a whole thing. I don't know. Like, I'm getting up from my desk at work. It's like, oh, I'm going to go fill up my water bottle. And that's kind of an excuse to just step away for a minute and check on the things and see what, havoc spaz is causing and all that stuff. But at home, it's like, oh my gosh, my fridge is all the way over there, or I'm out and running and, don't have my water with me or whatever. It's a thing. It's a silly, silly thing, but it's still a thing. And also, I said I was only planning through Wednesday, and I totally forgot that I did add on Thursday. I think my thoughts were that I may still have to do a little bit of work in the morning, or maybe I can put, just last minute packing, or, if I need to go get ice for the cooler, etc. So, yeah, this is what we put in for that. I have no idea, though, why I put my exercises in, because I know that I'm not gonna do them next weekend. I don't have a space to like take that kind of stuff with me. I could possibly take the bands, but I know myself and I'm just gonna not stand outside and do my exercises for people to be like, what is that lady doing? But anyway, so that is pretty much it. We've got a little bit of decoration down for me to use for the week while I'm in the office, and then yeah, that's it. It's going to be a nice short week. I'm looking forward to it. I hope I can get everything done that I need to get done before we go. So, I'll see you in the next one.